The following program is for adult audiences only.
Hey, this is Alonzo Bowden, and you are listening to Who's Talking Shh with Johnny and Anthony.
Who's Talking Shh with Johnny and Anthony.
And we're back. Senior money piece. That's what they call it.
Sure.
Well, I gotta make my Mexican jokes while I can, dude.
Oh, yeah,
Guys are
no
all
shit.
getting kicked out.
Yeah,
Man.
they're gonna fucking take you away now, Anthony.
Golly.
They think you're Mexican.
Oh, dude, I'll tell you. I keep hearing about people like fucking with them and running, but then they really send you to Mexico. Like, if they really sent me to Mexico, I'd just be fucked. Like,
Right.
I don't even think my phone works in Mexico. Like, who the fuck am I gonna
Probably
call?
not.
I'm gonna have to walk back over here. Fuck that,
Or
dude.
swim or whatever.
I don't buy it that it's so hard to get over here, though. Like, you know, people are bringing, like, toddlers and shit. You know, like, how tall's the fence? Like, I don't know ladies that can do, like, pull-ups. Like, come on, how tall's the fence? I'm not saying that it's should be hard. I'm just saying I don't think it's as hard as it maybe used to be. There's got to be a place you can walk on, right? Can't you just walk here, like, through Arizona or something? Like, we're lazy as shit. I've seen the southern border, dude. There's like a wall, and then there's like a full-on gap, and then there's like more wall over there. Because like one president's like, dude, I'm not building on that asshole's wall. I want to start my own. Even though that defeats the purpose of a wall. And not only that, but you can't wall in a country. Ask China. That fucking thing, you know what happened? The Mongolians just fucking walked around it.
You damn Mongolians.
They just got there. They just fucking went to like, oh, you guys are still building this fucking thing. Yeah, it takes a long time to get all the way across the fucking country. Yeah, like get the fuck. We'll just go around. Like you never get there. That's the stupidest fucking thing to do. We're gonna build a wall around our city. That doesn't work when it's a country. It takes too long. You will never. People can walk around. It's stupid. It's really dumb. So I mean, even if he does throw you guys out, just fucking walk back in, man. You know, just walk back around, dude. Fuck it.
Well, there's some white chick, and she's going off about her husband, and they got some papers that immigration papers. Well, he's from the UK. Because an immigrant is still an immigrant if they're not from here.
Yeah,
it doesn't
that's
matter
true.
if you're white or brown or black
Yeah.
or green or whatever the fuck color you are. You're an immigrant if you weren't born here.
That's what
So she's all fucking pissed off. Yeah, she voted for Trump.
Yeah, that'll do
Isn't that
you.
weird?
That'll do you. And that was fun. I was watching this fucking guy, and he's like, you know, this birthright citizenship, it was not even for people of now. It was for slaves' children. It was for the children of slaves. And it's like, what do you think a child of an immigrant Mexican lettuce farmer is? The child of a slave. That's exactly what what do you mean? That guy makes like $1 an hour in that field picking fucking vegetables all day. Like, yeah, that's a kid of a slave. He's not under the tutelage of a whip. He's under the tutelage of the dollar. Some would argue a heavier weight in some cases. That's not like, oh, your father dies, now you're just more poor. You're just poorer. Like, what do you mean? Like, that just doesn't make sense to me, dude. Like, I'm not saying that the immigrants of today share the same plight as the slaves. However, if their father died on the job, is that what you call it? Not gonna workman's comp thing, but Donald Trump. If he died on the gig, they still lived in the hut, and another guy just came to the hut. That's not the way this is gonna work out, dude. Like, if that guy dies in the lettuce field of whatever the fuck you die of, lettuce exhaustion. I'm not picking lettuce. I'm just saying. I mean, you will die out there, and then what? Then your kid is just not even an American anymore. Now they're just a super poor, can't work motherfucker. Yeah, come on, man. That's crazy. To be like, you can't have that. That's for old slaves. We don't have slaves still. Come on, man. What are you talking about? Like,
The views of the show are sponsored by Brisk Iced Tea.
Brisk Iced
Blood
Tea.
orange flavor.
Blood diamond flavor.
Speaking of slaves.
Fucking dude, we got Nazis in the White House. You see that shit, Elon Musk shit? Oh my god. Oh my god. And all you fucking maniacs, you're like, he's autistic.
It was from his heart.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was from his heart. 100% from his fucking heart, man.
You just can't, like, I heard so much bullshit like, oh, he's autistic and he was just having a seizure or something. They're like, he just gets so worked up that he's got to, like, instead of beating off, he's got to fucking do Nazi shit. I'm like, come on, man. Like, what do you mean he can't do jumping jacks? Like, Mike Tyson bites gloves and shit. Like, what do you mean? Like, he's not the only person with a tick. You don't do Nazi shit. You're not allowed. I don't know, man. You're not allowed. I do have some, like, Nazi literature I own. But that doesn't, but, like, I know you're not allowed to do Nazi shit in the outside. Like, come on. Like, you can, like, the History Channel exists, but you're not actually allowed to do the shit you see on there, you maniac. I don't know. You get so much money, man. You get so much money. And not only that, but not that I think, like, the Nazi party inherently is like, he's a crazy racist guy. But he's so crazy that he thinks you can do Nazi shit out in the open. That's crazy. What? Oh, my God.
So, I don't know if you remember Bryce Mitchell. He's a UFC fighter. He was on The Ultimate Fighter. Thug something or other. I can't remember what it is. Maybe. Oh, I can't remember what it is. But, so he was on a podcast, and he's saying, yeah, from my research, Hitler wasn't a bad guy. He was a pretty good dude. He was just trying to help his country. And it's like, whoa.
I don't have these things. Hey, I don't have Nazi stuff. Not like stuff. Like when you say as a white dude, you're like, I got stuff. Nah, I don't have that. I don't have stuff. I got like a book that's like on the Third Reich from the bystander of like a dude that was over there. Not involved. I'm just saying. Take it easy. You're not coming here and checking my stuff out. That's not the point. The point is you can't say that on a show. Like, he's making like good points. Oh.
Also, he is a flat earther, by the way.
Fucking A. Fucking A, dude.
I mean, if you're going to go all in, man.
How do flat earthers explain like an eclipse? Because like the moon, does it go under the disc too? Is that what they think?
I fucking have
guys,
no idea,
some of you guys watch this.
No idea.
Is it flat and the sun goes under the flat? Or does it stop?
That's
and
why
then
it's
like,
daytime
like
at
oven
nighttime
ticker,
for us.
Sting, and just come back, sting, and then come back over. Is that how it works?
Well, I think
it would make it would be inefficient if it went all the way under and nobody lived under. You see, so a big sun on a stick, if you will. However they do it, the Illuminati. However they get the sun from one side to the other. You would think it would go.
This looks super gay, Anthony. Just so you know,
it would go all the way over, and then it would nay back the other. No, anyway, God damn it. The thing is I just don't know if it would go all the way under the disc or if you would just sling it back around somehow incognito behind the building so we don't see. I don't know how you guys do. How does the moon and the sun work if it's flat? I don't know. The moon and the sun in the sky at the same time. I don't know how that works if it's round. So, maybe it's a square.
Ask Bryce Mitchell. Yeah,
cube.
Dana's like, this guy's a fucking retard, and Dana was saying Bryce Mitchell is a fucking retard. Yeah. It's like, yeah, what a fucking idiot, dude.
Dude, I'm interested to find out idiots' beliefs. I mean, well, you're not idiots. I mean,
no, they're fucking dumb.
To a frog, a fly's an idiot. But I mean, he could be the smartest fly. You know what I mean? Still an idiot.
Bryce Mitchell's the
still an idiot,
smartest idiot.
He's a smart. He could be, but I mean, like, to you, he's an idiot because you're not an idiot. You know? But like, if you're one of him, he's just a guy.
He's smart.
He's just a guy.
I think it is so nasty.
He's just a regular dude.
Yeah. So we are going to introduce a new segment. I've been wanting to do this one for a while. It is going to be fun. It is called What the Fuck Lyrics. So these are lyrics to songs that have been out for quite a while. It's the ones that you've heard for probably 20 years, and then one day you're listening, and all of a sudden, I never really paid attention to the lyrics before. That is dumb shit. Yeah.
Most of all the songs.
Yeah. Well, I have two to start this episode.
Two.
Yes. The first one is Will Smith, Just the Two of Us.
Oh, fucking this guy.
Yeah. So the lyrics are, see me, I'm trying to pretend I know on my PC where that CD go. It only goes one fucking place, dude.
Huh?
He said he can't keep with the change in times. He's trying to pretend I know on my PC where that CD go. It fucking only goes one place, dude. Where are you trying to pretend it fucking goes?
Is this a new song?
No. It's with Trey when Trey was little. That's how fucking old this song is.
Let me tell you something about Will Smith. Fuck him, alright? Let me tell you something about Will Smith.
It's funny. It's one of those. So I used to always listen to music while I was taking a shower, and one day I'm listening and I'm like, what the fuck? It's one of that, and I'd heard it for probably 20 fucking years, man.
Dude,
maybe more.
I take Eminem's standpoint on fucking Will Smith. You know what he says? Oh, you don't gotta rap in your songs to sell C's. Well, I do. So fuck you. How about that? Fucking bitch ass Will Smith with your stupid fucking no cursing rap. They should call that Christian rap, shouldn't they? And they should throw it in the trash.
Right.
Fucking bullshit.
Okay, so the second song is What Would You Do by City High. Do you remember that song?
For a Klondike bar. Not that one.
No.
What would you do?
Well, here, let me remind you. Says, boys and girls want to hear a true story. Saturday night was at this real wild party. They had the liquor overflowing the cup, about 5-6 strippers trying to work for a buck. I took one girl outside with me. Her name was Lonnie. She went to junior high with me. I said, why you up in there dancing for cash? I guess a whole lot's changed since I seen you last. Really? So in junior high, she wasn't hitting the pole and sleeping with some dudes for a little bit of money? She wasn't doing that in junior high? You think something's changed since junior high,
Let
dude?
me tell you something about junior high. In wherever
Christ.
Funky Fresh Fly is from, or wherever the fuck is singing that song. They be slinging on a pole.
I guess. Fucking what junior high did you go to,
Dude,
man?
I went to a couple shitty fucking schools, dude. That had like metal detectors to get in and shit. And it was before school shootings. Like they weren't even worried about that. They were just worried about kids bringing in knives and stabbing each other. Like, they didn't even think like any of the kids could get guns. They just knew we all had knives. Fucking assholes.
None of those girls are on the pole?
Yeah, no, and none of them.
Not a
dude,
single one, huh?
They didn't even have poles at the school. I wish they would put them in. They probably would. Our graduation rate would have went up, but a lot of guys didn't graduate. They couldn't focus.
Well, yeah, they didn't go to school.
Dude, they're worried about getting stabbed all the time.
If they were on the pole, the dudes might have went to school.
Exactly, and it may have, like, don't bring a knife. There's bitches here. You know?
Right. Who knows?
We need to change some of these backpacks for poles. That you'd think, like, they teach auto shop. Why not stripper class? Most of these bitches is going to be strippers anyway, right? Like,
teach practical classes.
I get it. They're like, oh, I don't want my daughter to learn to be a stripper. Well, she's going to strip for somebody. Don't you want her to make money? She's going to strip for somebody, homie. I don't know what to tell you.
It's so fucking dumb, dude. So, my girlfriend's youngest son, he has calculus. And so he's asking me, you know, how do I do? I'm like, dude, I have no fucking idea. Never did calculus in school. Never did it after school. Never done calculus in my fucking life. I'm pretty sure you're not going to have a job that requires calculus.
Like, bro,
so
Google
I don't
it,
even
dog.
know why the fuck they teach
dog.
calculus in school. They should teach calculus if you're going to have a job where you would use calculus.
For that, right?
How about
they don't
we
teach PE anymore?
How about we teach shit that's going to be used in the fucking world?
We got people that go to their car and they're like winded when they get there. Let's teach PE, you know what I mean? Like fucking calculus. Come on, man. This kid can't spell calculus.
Fucking ridiculous.
They don't even teach you. I got kids, man. They don't even teach them phonics anymore. They're like, man, we don't teach that. And I'm like, dude, that was the biggest thing.
Yeah.
Imagine if I could have just told all my teachers, just shut the fuck up. They ain't gonna be teaching this shit in like 10 years, bitch. Shut the fuck up, bitch. You know, they literally changed it like 5 years ago. Could you imagine? Like, no more phonics. That shit doesn't matter.
Well, they don't teach writing anymore.
Penmanship.
Nope.
Phonics. None of it. It's all gone. Hilarious. But I mean, you know, they're just not paying these teachers enough to teach kids how to read and spell and shit, you know. They were apparently for all the years of school all the way up until like 2010. And then they were like, they're not paying them enough to teach you to read anymore. And now they're just like, fuck it, we don't do it.
And the bad thing is, have you seen some of the teachers fucking spelling?
Oh
my God.
One of my kids has a teacher that isn't a teacher. She's got the same degree as like my lady. My lady doesn't teach kids. You know what I mean? Like, that's not a teaching degree. That's just a degree. You can get a degree in whatever, dude. You can get a degree in like fucking baking. Like, and then you can teach the children of the world. Not to discredit your college education. You know, whatever you want to spend money on. I just like, shouldn't you have to? It's so crazy. Like, when I went to school, like, there was teachers who were teachers. They went to school to be teachers, and then they taught shit. And I mean, it really keeps you committed, because if you go to school for as long as it takes to be a teacher, knowing you're not going to make shit for money, you really got to like doing that shit. You know what I mean? Like, when you're just letting anybody with like a 2-year associates, like, get the fuck, dude, that's prelims. That's general courses. You get associates of applied science. That's pretty easy. Like, that's not that big a deal. That's just like regular classes. Especially if you were an idiot in high school. Then you get to count all those other ones that you got to take to be as smart as everybody else. Those count, dude. Oh, that's crazy. Come on, man. And now you're teaching the children. Good night.
Not very well either.
Well, these kids ain't learning shit anyway.
I have to tell you what.
These kids got these things, bro.
Tell you what. He's pretty good at calculus, though. He can figure out R and X and fucking G and the square root of fucking L. Whatever the fuck, dude. It's so stupid.
Couldn't
but
dig
he
a
can
hole,
figure it out.
I mean,
Can't take out the trash. But
more power to these kids, man. At least he's learning something. A lot of these kids are dumb, dude. A lot of them are real, real dumb. Real, real dumb. Dumb, 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 dumb. Dumb, dumb, dumb.
dumb,
God.
dumb, dumb.
Dumb. Just fuck. Just learned shit from TikTok. Dumb, dumb, dumb. I was watching it. I don't have TikTok. But sometimes when you walk by, you can just like, you can smell it like gasoline.
There's a TikTok around.
Somebody's got that TikTok going. Somebody's got that. Now, I was seeing one the other day, and it was saying George Bush was dead. No! And it was legit, like, yeah, this was a president, he fucking died. And I'm like, that just is ridiculous. Come on, man. Like, that shit. Wow. They're making cocaine illegal, but they're making TikTok fine. Yeah. It's crazy, dude. You know, not that I did research not on a private browser, but, like, you can't even buy the plants to make cocaine. They outlawed all of them. You can't even buy it. If you want to grow them, like, I don't want to buy it from the Mexicans, man. I'll grow them myself, like an American. And they won't let me do it, dude. They're like, no, you can't even buy the plants and make it yourself in the backyard. That's ridiculous. But you can buy TikTok. You can TikTok. Fuck you.
For free.
That's what. You've been on TikTok for 4 hours today. A bump lasts 30 minutes. What? Like, one's a productive drug and one's not. That's all I'm saying. Like, you will be at work and crash a forklift on TikTok. You will be better at driving a forklift on Blow. Better. I'm just saying. I mean, I'll pay taxes or something, but I mean, like, make shit that's actually unhealthy illegal. Don't make, you know. Just saying. How do we win World War II?
Math.
Anyway.
All right. We're going to jump into the first story. All right. And here we go. Daycare worker allegedly puts boy 4 in trash can after he refuses to nap. I had no words, mother says.
Did you put him in a bag in there?
Yeah, I don't know, but
well, that's my question. Was he in a bag? Because it's a misdemeanor or it's a felony. Was there a bag or not? You know,
with a bag, it's attempted murder.
Yeah, if not, it's just borderline neglect. Maybe a good joke. How long was he in there? What was in there with him?
Says a family is in search of a new daycare after an employee allegedly put a 4-year-old boy in a garbage can because he refused to take a nap. The child's mom, Monica Forte, opened up about the alleged January 13th incident to ABC7 Chicago, telling the outlet that she had no words, especially when she first saw the surveillance footage from the Learning Lab in Homewood, Illinois. The shocking video, which was shared by ABC7, shows an employee at the Homewood preschool dragging Grayson, the eldest of Forte's 2 sons, toward a trash can by a wall and placing him inside of it. Other children at the daycare, where both Grayson and his 2-year-old brother have been going for almost 2 years, meanwhile, were not only present but also appeared to watch the entire incident unfold in front of them.
You take your trash kids home!
My first thing was, of course, I'm crying, Forte recalled of watching the footage for the first time, and I immediately went to the police station.
What, like laughing? Like crying or like...
Yeah, probably boo-hoo, but...
Dude, teachers used to be hardcore. Take it easy.
Says, however, she and the boy's father, Justin Barnes, were quickly informed that there was nothing the police could do because their 4-year-old son had not suffered any physical injuries at the worker's hand. And though the Homewood daycare allegedly fired the employee who placed the child in the trash can and another who failed to intervene, the parents are still concerned, especially because multiple other staff members allegedly witnessed the incident and did nothing to stop it from happening or report it after the fact. The parents told the outlet they are grateful to Grayson for telling them, because if he hadn't, they may never have learned what he went through. The Learning Lab...
What he went through!
The Learning Lab, they added, should have told them before he did.
Let me tell you what, you little fucking nerd. That's not the only trash can you're going to get thrown in your life, you fucking nerd.
When questioned about the incident, the daycare employee allegedly told Forte and Barnes that it was a joke, the parents told ABC7, but the security footage tells a different story and has left the parents wondering how a daycare professional could have such a drastic reaction to such a common occurrence.
Because they work at a fucking daycare.
If you work with the kids, I mean, you have to learn, Forte told ABC7. They should know how to de-escalate these certain situations when they don't want to take a nap. The Learning Lab did not immediately respond to people's requests for comment on January 19th, nor did the Village of Homewood Police Department.
Fucking hilarious.
In a statement to ABC7 on January 17th, the Learning Lab said, "We tried to work cooperatively and transparently with the family. We are working with our licensing agency, DCFS, and the Homewood Police. We have shared additional information we became aware of yesterday because we believe it warranted further investigation and possible action against the person who did this."
Investigation.
Forte and Barnes are now considering a civil lawsuit against the daycare and, in the meantime, are searching for a new spot for their sons, according to the Chicago outlet.
It takes you longer to say the word investigation than it did for that daycare person.
Right.
To come up with the idea to throw that kid in the trash can.
Right. They are also worried for their son's mental well-being, and particularly about the lasting impact of the humiliation he experienced because of how many people witnessed the incident.
Fuck them.
We just want to, make sure that Grayson is aware that the situation that happened, that, the helper, what she did was wrong, Barnes told ABC7. What he did nothing wrong. It was just way worse than I can imagine, the concerned dad added. I'm worried about what he feels.
Your kid's a bitch just like you, Mr. Concerned Dad. I'll beat your bitch ass. I'm going to throw you in a trash can. I'm going to have him watch me throw your bitch ass in the trash can. How fucking hilarious.
It's like he did nothing wrong. Well, he didn't take a fucking nap.
Yeah, and you know what she said?
What he did wrong.
You know what she said? She said, take a nap. He said, no. She said, take a nap. He said, no. She said, nap now. He said, fuck you, no. She was like, if you don't take a nap right now, I'm going to throw you in that trash can. And he was like, fucking do it, bitch. And then she said, fine, in the trash can. And put him in the trash can nicely. She didn't jerk off on him or nothing. Take it easy now, dude. Like, what do you mean? This lady isn't a criminal. I mean, what the fuck? I bet you his dad got thrown in a trash can when he was younger or something. You know what I mean? Because his dad's probably old enough to have experienced real bullying.
They got fucking swirlies
and
all kinds of other shit.
In the trash can, dude. Come on. I went to Head Start.
Head in the toilet.
Okay? When I went to the government-given daycare, those people were basically probably just out of work COs because they beat the inmates too much. To watch those kids, dude, oh God, they used to fuck me up. Like, what do you mean experience? I wish they put me in a trash can. I could just hang out there. I never would have. What do you mean? They would grab a hold of me, dude, and fucking shake me and shit. Dude, those people were crazy. They turned me into a psycho. What do you mean? Like,
I was about to say that explains a lot.
yeah, dude, those people were nuts. You can't do. If you have your kids in a Head Start, get them out of there. Those fucking people are insane. And that was before they had to pay people money. Like they made like $2-3 a fucking hour to just beat the shit out of me in there, like on the government salary. Now think about this. This is like as a daycare worker, she probably only makes like $15 an hour, like, or equivalent to where we live. Wherever this fucking place is, her minimum. They don't pay these people all kinds of fucking money. I got relatives in that industry, not like roving babysitters, but they work for like these quasi preschools that aren't really preschools. They're not really like, they're accredited, but they're not like teachers. They don't hire teachers. They just hire fucking bitches on the street. And all you really have to do is like have graduated high school or not, like tried, and just want to work there.
I went to school.
Because think about it, dude. You don't even want to watch your fucking kid, dude. Like, these bitches don't want to watch them either. Nobody does. So they're like, dude,
Right.
we'll just pay you the minimum amount we can sucker you into coming here and watching these kids for. I know there's some of these places in Vegas, these quasi daycares. They're starting these bitches off at $13 an hour.
There is not enough money.
Right? I wouldn't walk into that. I'm a white dude. I'm not going to a building full of kids. You're out of your minds. Johnny, we've done jobs
I don't even like kids.
where we had to abduct kids. Remember? At the
Fucking, that was close, man.
dude, that's
Jesus
like,
Christ.
You just walk onto school grounds. No. We don't. I'm not. No.
Yeah.
I know the rules.
Yeah, a little bit of backstory. So Anthony and I had to do a delivery of tables and chairs to a school in Carlin. They don't know us. We don't know them. We park right by an opening where there's children a few feet away. Right fucking there with a trailer and everything.
Where I could have threw kids
All
in there.
of them. And nobody approached us at all for any
We just walk
fucking
right
thing
past
at
these
all.
kids are talking to me like, hey, man, what do you do? Like, I'm at
Yeah.
the fucking water cooler. Hey, man, you grab a smoke? Like, what the fuck are these kids doing out here? This is insane. I'm
That
just
was
walking next to
crazy.
people's children. Me, walking next to your children. Come on, no.
Yeah, it
Let's
was
get out of
nuts,
here, dude.
man.
And I was dressed like this. Like, nobody said anything to me? Come on, man. Like,
Yeah.
that was insane.
Nothing. And yeah, the kids were 25 feet from the opening there, right
they
by
were-
the street.
Yeah, they would have never. Look, if I would have grabbed, I could have took them like stereos and ran away. And you ain't gonna catch me. I got them. Like, get the fuck out of here. Nobody's watching them. Nobody outside. Like,
Crazy.
they're not getting. They called her a daycare professional. They're not getting professionals for this job. Okay, they're starting them at 13 and they max out at 15. In the city of sin, where, not to bring up the last story, but shaking your ass for dollar bills at 18 there makes you rich. You could do it at the club. I know a couple bitches down there, little darlings. Right off top, dude, right there. 18, shake your ass, hundreds of dollars. Like, you want to raise our children and watch, like, these kids for these working parents who get this shit for free from the state anyway, so they don't even fucking pay for it? Like, a lot of these people, they're getting this service for free. They don't even fucking pay for it. And they're paying these bitches like pennies. You're lucky that kid comes home like alive. That's crazy.
Yeah,
Fuck off.
I like I said, there's not enough money. You
Nah.
couldn't pay me to watch people's kids, man.
No. I would
I never
do
wanted to
that.
watch my own
I
kid.
don't want to watch my own kids.
Yeah, fuck
You're out of
yeah.
your fucking mind, dude.
Nope.
No, dude. If I see kids over there, I'll fucking not watch them. I'll be like, "There's kids over there. I'm fucking going over there.
I'm going to bed.
I'll close my eyes if I see kids. I'm fucking not watching them. Fuck you, fucking kids. I don't fucking watch them. I'm not watching kids. Fuck you.
Not literally, fuck them.
You know what? Because you're not getting free kid watching out of me. I'm a hero. I'll try to save them from getting abducted. I don't want to see it. I didn't see nothing. My eyes are closed. See it, bro? No, you're not getting free babysitting out of me. Am I getting compensated if I see your little bastard eating a nickel and I'm like, hey, don't eat those nickels? No, I'm just not doing it. I'll turn away.
Right.
I'm Jesus, dude.
Eat
I'm
whatever the
turning-
fuck you want. I
Yeah,
don't
I'm
care.
turning the other cheek, dude. I can't watch you fucking. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, climb on there. Chew on that power line. I don't give a shit. Fucking baby. Nobody watches their fucking kids, dude.
Baby's kids.
Dude, it's annoying. Like, Louis C.K. makes a couple jokes about, like, him going to the park with his kids. And, like, how other parents don't watch their fucking kids. And, like, I be playing with my kids. Like, I fucking coach football teams and shit. Like, I be doing shit. And, like, they'll touch you. I'm a grown man. Your kid is touching me? That's insane. That's nuts. What? No. Watch your fucking kids. Get them away from me. I don't want to watch your fucking kids.
Yep.
Creepy ass fucking people.
Yep. All right.
Don't let that lady go to jail for throwing that little bastard in the trash can. We support throwing him in the trash can. And his fucking dad throws dad in the trash can.
Moving on. More than 400 passengers narrowly avoid disaster after driver jumps to death from speeding train outside Paris.
Fucking A, dude.
Yeah, he got problems. I mean, not anymore.
Well,
I
no,
guess.
effectively he solved every problem he had.
Yeah, absolutely. 100%. Yep.
One fell swoop, he has no issues anymore.
Says more than 400 passengers traveling by train near Paris have narrowly avoided disaster after their driver jumped from the locomotive traveling at high speed to his death. Within seconds, however, the train's automatic controls detected the driver was missing and brought the carriage to a halt near Melun, a town 40 kilometers south of the French capital, at about 9 p.m. on Christmas Eve. The Ouigo service from Paris to Saint Etienne was packed with people heading home for midnight Christmas celebrations. SNCF, the state-owned railway company, confirmed the death in a statement to local newspaper La Parisienne on Christmas Day. The entire railway family is in mourning and is very affected on this Christmas Day by this terrible tragedy, wrote SNCF. You know, you have to think there was some people that are like, fuck Craig, I don't even like that guy.
Yeah, fucking did.
Yeah, not everybody is mourning.
Fucking comes in late every fucking day, 15 minutes late.
He's always sleeping.
Fucking cooking that shit in the microwave, dude. We can't even have that motherfucker.
Staff on board the train assumed the driver, who had been locked in the cabin alone, had been incapacitated in some way, as no one could make contact with him, the Times reports. We really couldn't understand what had happened, one told La Parisienne. Another said, no one imagined the worst. A ticket inspector forced his way into the driver's cabin 15 minutes after the train was brought to a stop, only to find it empty. It took another 2 hours and an infrared drone to discover the driver's body after emergency services began searching the track. The driver was later identified as 52-year-old Bruno Rigioni, an experienced driver and rail union representative. In a tribute on social media, a friend wrote, Mr. Rigioni was an exemplary comrade of rare integrity and intelligence, with a lot of sensitivity.
Maybe this is some Mission Impossible shit, dude. Maybe somebody zip line.
Right?
Threw him out.
Right back up. There is a lot of emotion, sadness, and also a lot of modesty, another wrote. According to Transport Minister Philippe Tabarot, it is the first time in the history of SNCF that a driver had leapt to his death from a train. About 10,000 passengers were About 10,000 passengers were affected by the incident, which brought the north-south line of the French rail network to a standstill for 3 hours.
Why do the windows open?
Get fresh air, I guess. I don't know.
No, the windows don't even open.
You want to stay away. You got to get that cold air and
No,
bump your tune so you don't fall asleep.
Yeah. You know what's going to happen if the windows open on fucking airplanes? Somebody's going to jump out of them, dude. What the fuck, are you out of your mind? Like, no, don't let fucking people on the... Why is that windows open, dude?
This is Mr. Tabarot, who was appointed to the portfolio on Monday, praised the automatic system that brought the train to a safe stop. The driver wished to end his life in a solitary action. It could have been more serious if he had wanted to derail this train, he said on C News television. The minister copped fierce backlash from the rail unions and opposition MPs for his shameful comments about the driver, but Mr. Tabarot said his words had been misinterpreted and that the incident was first of all a human tragedy. A retired train driver told Le Parisien after the tragedy that being a driver of France's high-speed rail service, TGV, was a very lonely career.
Again, it's not a regular train. It's a high-speed rail. Mm-hmm. Why do the windows open? Stupid.
Says you see no one all week. You have to be mentally very strong, they said.
I was like, well, the window should open, dude. What do I want him to just keep working there, miserable every day, fucking... No, fuck it, kill yourself. I don't fucking jump out, dude. I'm glad the window's open, dude.
The TGV's automatic vigilance system requires constant pressure on a pedal or handle. If pressure is released, an alarm sounds after about 50 meters. If there is no response from the driver, emergency braking is applied after another 50 meters. The SNCF said the whole family of rail workers is in mourning and is very distressed by this tragedy. The Malun, I have no idea what this word is, Gendarmerie, has opened an investigation into the circumstances surrounding the incident alongside an SNCF inquiry.
Yeah, well, I mean, I get fucking, man.
That is crazy, man.
It's a stupid way to kill yourself, I guess. But I mean, like, dude, sometimes you gotta just jump off a building, you know? Like, you gotta if you're gonna do it, you can't. A lot of guys, they're not.
He wasn't fucking around, man. He was
They're
going
not plastic
out.
bag over the head guys, you
No,
know?
no.
They know that's not gonna work. Hanging yourself, you know, that's fucking sketchy. If you jump out of a 200-mile-an-hour train, you're gonna die. I mean, for sure. Almost for sure.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. No ifs, ands, or buts.
Yeah, almost for
except
sure.
yours all over the ground.
Yeah, you're not gonna be. I mean, the same guy at the end of it. You're gonna be all over.
All over.
But
yeah.
I mean, well, I don't know. I mean, they used a drone to find what they described as a body, so it was probably one bit of him. It's probably just pretty scuffed up. You gotta think, dude. What if you threw a guy out of a train at 200? You gotta think, you know.
Yeah, that's crazy shit, man.
I don't think they're I don't think his intentions are as valiant as they are saying, though. I feel like maybe he didn't give a shit if those 200 people fucking crashed and died.
Yeah, right.
I feel like he didn't really give a fuck, dude. I mean, would you give a fuck? No, come on, you don't give a shit.
Yeah, I mean, he had to have in some degree, I guess, because he knew that the train was going to stop, or else he would have put a fucking stick on it or something and fucking jumped out.
I guess, huh? Just like fucking a fucking bucket of water. Got him! Fucking one last like fuck you.
Yeah. He'd had a brick in his lunchbox or some shit.
He writes gotcha on it.
Fuck y'all. Or however you say fuck y'all in French.
Dude, good thing it wasn't a plane, guys.
Right. Yeah, those are fucking falling out of the sky all by themselves, man.
All day. And if the pilot kills himself in a plane, dude, you're fucked. It's gonna crash. Like, for sure. You can't get in from the outside. You gotta knock. Hey, we'll let you in.
Fuck. Dude, they're fucking crashing out without them killing themselves.
My question is, why don't we have such incredibly capable drone technology? Why at this point do we not have remote backup systems? We have autopilot. We don't have a remote backup system from the tower to fucking control the plane if, like, this asshole gets compromised. They can be like, yeah, I know you want to keep flying, but, like, no, we're going to land it. Problem solved. Like, why wouldn't... I'm a big idea guy. Put me in Congress. I'm ready to play today. Anyway. Yeah. Planes are falling out of the sky like fucking crazy, dude. Like,
crashing into each other.
That is totally insane. Donald Trump, you owe some people some goddamn money, you fucking dickhead. Did you hear about that shit? He's like, man, the crash site, what crash site? The water?
Yeah, the crash site is in the air, dude.
What a fucking... They asked him if he was going to go visit the site, you know? And, guys, I get it. We all hate Donald Trump, right? What a dickhead. But, I mean, really, you got to think, it's not a tragedy that, like, occurred of some other malicious thing on American soil or something. So you're like, Mr. President, help us. You're basically bitching at the boss that one of his employees just fucking killed 62 people. God damn it. Like, he's open to litigation and shit. He's a CEO, you know? Like, he's a CEO of a corporation, and we made him the president. So now he's the CEO of a corporation called America, and one of America's employees, this asshole helicopter pilot, smashed into a fucking plane. okay? And you could say the plane smashed into him, whatever. It's a $35 million fucking helicopter, and, like, if you fucking do this with your head, it'll fucking fly over there. Like, look around, asshole, there's planes. I mean, it's a plane. It's not like you got hit by, like...
a bird.
Yeah, like a... It's the whole sky. I don't know.
A goose.
Helicopters fly in 4-dimensional space. You see, plane only goes like this. It's on a line, you know, and it's plotted where it's going to be because it's illegal for it to be on any other line because airspace is, like, controlled and owned and shit like that. It's actually a vicious monopoly of... Really, it's fucked up the way the Illuminati works. But the planes, they're only allowed to fly on one line. And they know where it is the whole time it's on the line. And a helicopter, it goes wherever in space. It's in 4-dimensional. It moves forward, backward, everywhere, right? So you're thinking in your mind, how is it possible that it was not the helicopter guy's fault? And you're right, it's not possible that it wasn't. So, the boss of the army, the commander-in-chief of the armed forces, and basically who's on the hook to pay 62 families however much millions of dollars they fucking want, and Southwest Airlines, or whoever the fuck it was, American Airlines, ironically. Like, you're gonna have to pay all them and buy a new plane for them and all this shit. Yeah, your ass is on the line for that. And as a CEO of, like, a company, you're not gonna be like, oh yeah, I'm sorry, like, our bad. Like this guy's gonna get sued. You got a slumlord playing president. He's gonna handle, like, his fucking, one of his branches of his company fucking over millions of dollars in technology and fucking killing 60-something people. Well, you know, maybe it was their fault, fucking assholes in that plane. Like, you know?
Well, according to Alex Jones of InfoWars, it was a brown person that remotely hacked the fucking plane, or the helicopter, and crashed it into the... Yeah.
Oh, well, Donald Trump did say it was the diversities, it was the gays, those gays, they got in the planes, and they fucking crashed them.
It was all the gay frogs from the chemtrails.
He was like, it's because the airplane company hires these gays, he calls them DEIs, but he really means gays, or dwarves. There's a thing about dwarves. I have no idea. It's like they hire all these dwarves and gays, these gay dwarves, and these gay dwarves are crashing the fucking planes. And you're like, Donald Trump, gay dwarves aren't crashing the planes, man. Come on.
They can't see over the steering
God
wheel.
Damn it, dude. There's no gay dwarves. I've never met a gay dwarves. And they certainly aren't crashing the planes, man. Like, come on, dude. Jeez. But, I mean, he's the president, so you got to be like, man, maybe the gay dwarves are crashing the fucking planes, dude. I'm an American. Like, maybe they are. I don't know.
Fuck. Who fucking knows?
Look, guys. Look here. For our Middle Eastern immigrated American folks, this is nothing but good news. Because they're no longer being looked at as terrorizers. Now it's the gay dwarves. Now we're turning right off these is guys, and we're going right for the dwarves. I'm telling you, I seen that Peter Dinklage. He's a nefarious little fucker, and he's destructive. I seen him in Game of Thrones. He tore a whole city down with dragons and shit. He'll fucking crash a plane. You gotta fucking Donald Trump, dude. He's worried. I don't know. Fucking get on him. He's a vegan, too. Fucking dwarf, gay, vegan, fucking blowing up the planes. Fuck.
All right. On that note, we're going to get our asses out of here.
Oh, shit. We are. We're leaving.
All right. We'll see you next week. New podcast starting every Tuesday at 8 a.m. or hear previous episodes anytime.
Come on back every week, C-Sweet Poppy. I got what you need.
You can email us at whostalkingshh@gmail.com. That's 3 H's.
That's it. Email me. I want to read your shit.
You can leave a voice message on Anchor and possibly be included in an upcoming episode. Tell us how much you like it or if you think it sucks.
Leave me a name and number after the beep.
Go to our Facebook page link on Anchor.
You know you like me.
You can also hear us on Spotify, Google Podcasts, and many more.
You know me, I'm on all the platties, dawg.